welcome back, Dan. It's been 2-3 weeks now.
It's been a while. Can't think what the last one was. What was it about?
I don't know when it was now. I don't even know when it was. 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, I know obviously a few people have been waiting for it. Mr.
Futsal's asked for it, hasn't he? He's been desperately waiting for it. So yeah, so here we are back again. Just been busy with it being half term with kids and other stuff we've got on. So yeah, apologies for not doing it, but I didn't want people to think like we had spat our dubbing out after the Sunderland game, because we got beat to Sunderland. We're not doing it, but
you've spotted the courtside episode now. People don't look for our results just to watch that. but no, yeah. I think you're right. So obviously we coach our ref on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, don't we? With a bit of break for the kids over half term. We've done bits and bobs. We haven't really met as much, have we?
Nah, not these last couple of weeks, but yeah, made an effort this week.
Yeah, so I have still got two courtside episodes to fully edit. I'm just waiting for the game.
Don't bother with that Sunderland one. Just leave that one.
Well, no,
it's out to see.
Well, the problem I've got actually, I think it'll be. Well, I've tested a few things out with that. So we've used a different camera and stuff, so I want to see how it comes out anyway.
All right.
But yeah, it might not make for great viewing for us, but I'm sure for a lot of teams that they might take great pleasure in it. I know Sunderland will. I know Sunderland will. One of their players was absolutely loving it in front of the camera, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he scored. Did he score 5 as well?
He scored 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah, made sure he got in the camera after every goal. So, but yeah. But yeah, that brings us to the first last fixture, which was Sunderland.
Yeah.
So what was that? What was that? It was the day after the clock swing.
Yeah, so like back end of March.
Yeah.
Back end of March, yeah. It was crap, weren't we? We just took, everything was slow, it was just everything. I don't know if it was just like the early morning get up, the big 2.5 hour drive. Season's pretty much done in it. Nobody could be asked. I felt a little bit like it as well. I don't think I was as on it as I could have been. Players didn't seem quite on it. We got together, with 6 minutes to go, we actually put an effort in. Just come short, just pulled up short, didn't we, both?
Yeah, I said it in the change room after the game, I think, and I spoke to a couple of people after the game as well, and for me it was one of them games where, do we really want to be here? I said it earlier in the season, like, do you really, we had the argument at St George's Park with some of the players about, do we really want to win the league in terms of commitment? Yeah. I was like, yeah, we want to win the league. It's like, no, do you really want to win the league? I think it's one of the games, did we really want to win now, or did we think we could turn up against Sunderland? I think the thing with Sunderland, which we'll come on to now, is that wasn't the team we'd seen twice previously against us at our place. So I'm not sure if they're...
I think they might have an home and an away team. I think they'll probably fall into that trap like a lot do. They won't travel. Some won't travel. But it was all right, wasn't they? I have to give them credit. They just sat in, hit us on the counter. Just kept hitting us on the counter. We had loads of the ball, but we did nothing, did we?
Yeah.
Didn't do anything with it.
When we watched it back, I think he said we got the majority of possession. We just did nothing with it.
No.
But I also think Sunderland were brilliant in what they did, and I've just watched the game back against Manchester, which they just beat Manchester B 7-0. Very similar. They just, every time Manchester went forward, Sunderland would trap them when they was on the break. And it's really tough to break down when you've got 4, especially when they had the 4 strong, solid blokes on the pitch and knew what they was doing, and that's the outcome you can get. So yeah, I won't say there was the best team we played, but I was looking back. I was quite impressed with what we'd seen earlier in the season to where they are now.
Yeah, but yeah, makes our result look good, doesn't it? That 7-0 that week. I don't know what happened to Manchester, but I've not. Did they have a full team or?
Bits and bobs they had. Jake Barnes playing down. It's the first time I'd seen that keeper, which I don't think he did anything bad, but I think the 2 times we played Manchester this season, without being disrespectful, or I know this is easy to say, but I think if they don't have the keepers that played against us, we win both them games.
Yeah.
They were absolutely outstanding against us. I think we said that after both games. So yeah, it was. But yeah, it's tough. It was, the clock went forward, early morning start.
But it's a shame, isn't it? Because Sunderland and Manchester have killed us this year. The home game, I think the home game against Sunderland, that 7-7, just set us off, did it? And everyone.
Was we winning then losing them?
Yeah, and then when we equalised with like 30 seconds,
Yeah,
it was alright. Some bad goals conceded again, and that set us off where it was. You could see like the cracks starting to come, and then I think Manchester beat us the week after when we should have. Again, we had a good chance in that one, and then that was it. When Derby beat us, and that was it. We changed everything.
Yeah,
but that'll bring us on to Derby, because that game at St George's, people won't know this, but when we got beat 6, we was on the talk about on the way down, weren't we, in the car?
Did we dropped a point before playing? Yeah, Manchester.
I think and the Sunderland, we had to beat Derby, or it was season offer.
Yeah.
So we'd already said if we lose to Derby, things are changing.
Yeah, and we said that on the way there, and I think we knew what was coming, didn't we?
And we was crap then, weren't we? When we went to St George's, it wasn't right. And then we looked at how we train, who trains, how we defend, how we attack. We changed everything's changed, hasn't it? Totally changed. 3 players left. I think 2 players come in and 2 young lads come in. And we've done, barring that, even the Sunderland game, we had a lot of possession, but we just didn't bit clueless what to do with it.
It wasn't necessarily. Was it the change of play? I think there was a bit of everything, wasn't there? So what we had was we had Percy, local lad, hadn't played for 7 years, but very experienced.
Yeah.
Played under Scoobs, I think, at Loughborough.
I think he was in England, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was around the England set up as a kid. Very talented player, but he just couldn't train every week, or he couldn't play every week. So you was obviously trying to put a plan out in place for the team to move forward, to go through the levels. And unfortunately, one of our better players just couldn't attend training or play games. So he couldn't play at St George's Park, which just through his job. But yeah, that's the level, and that's the sport. But if we want to go up, we can't carry people in that time. So it was a shame to lose him, and we didn't tell him to go. We said this is the way we're going forward. If you can't commit, then you probably just can't play in this first team. You might just have to play in the NFL team or whatever. And yeah, he didn't really want to do that, did he? So he left. So yeah, then we had Sam, similar situation. He couldn't train every week, could he? Missing games, or he always had some on, but he'd been with us since day one, so that was a bit of a shame. Then obviously Pedro. I think Pedro was our top goal scorer at the time, wasn't he?
Good player.
Yeah, he played at St George's, but again, just he's travelling from Leeds, wanted to hold.
Couldn't get training, could we?
Couldn't. So you got 3 players there in the squad, but we couldn't consistently get information into. So yeah, we just had to sort of try and transition from that, didn't we, to getting players in. So yeah, like you say, we brought a couple of young lads in, and
2 from Sheffield,
and then the two from Sheffield, which came in, and to be fair, they've hardly missed training, have they?
No.
So yeah, to see the chalk and cheese from the 2 games.
I think that's what I was asking. They'll probably see it on if we ever get that other video out for the Derby one.
Who will they? Probably.
It'll come out, but you'll see what we were saying. That 6-1 killed us this year.
Yeah.
But it didn't. It probably made us better because we've gone away and changed everything. And we needed to see now where we actually was. So people was up for this game. Where the Sunderland game, I thought it was all a bit flopsy, but this Derby game, everyone was up for it, and you could see from the off.
Well, there's something to play for in this. There was a bit of pride, and obviously playing top of the league, whereas the Sunderland game is a bit like we've already finished third, the below us. We should be able to just turn up and win, which obviously we know you can't.
But I thought Derby was a bit like we was when we played. They looked a bit flat. I don't know. Didn't quite look the Derby team I thought it'd be.
No.
But they might have, I don't know. They might have the same. Just end the season, the games.
I don't know. Because I think, obviously, they would have won the league, I believe. If they
would have done, because Manchester got rolled over, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think they've won it now anyway, aren't they, with a goal difference?
Yeah, I don't think they can catch them. On the goal difference. But it's virtually one. I think Manchester needed at least a point because I think that will Dow play next week.
Liverpool,
yeah.
Liverpool, we've got
a tough. That's quite a tough one. So yeah, that's the derby game. Anything else on that? What was your thoughts?
I thought.
Do you feel like you sussed them, or did they play how you thought it was going to play?
They played how I thought it was going to play. I thought we was quite smart. I thought we dropped off and didn't let the ball come into Pavel.
Yeah,
because we're quite. When you look at the two teams, they've got Pavel.
Yeah,
and we've got you and Reece, who we're both big, strong pivots. But I thought we dropped off and stopped it coming into Pavel, where they encouraged that gap and left you one-on-one or Reece one-on-one. But then had the cheek to say, all you do is knock it forward.
Well, that's what Pavel was saying to me. When all you've done all day is go long to. It's like, if I can show you the document, if it's on, we're going to do it. Like, you know what I mean? That's our philosophy.
But if you're daft enough to push up on us and go man marking within 10 yards of our goal and leave 20 yards of space for you and a defender, then I'm backing you all day, or Reece all day. It's ridiculous. Why would you give someone 20 yards of space, a one-on-one? Because we're begging for that all game, and you're giving us it on a plate. So when they say all you do is knock it into him, you tell me why I wouldn't, and I won't. If you could tell me a good reason why I shouldn't knock it into him, then I won't do it. But I think people don't realise the level you've played at, and where you've been at, like, conference, playing for Halifax at conference level, and then they pitch you up against the kid who's playing local level. It's just a non-contest. So they can't. I don't see why people don't double up on you, or maybe I'm giving the game away. I shouldn't be, but I can't see why they keep giving you one-on-one, unless they. I don't know.
Unless you do what Liverpool did, you just said stand off it.
stand off him, but come up with a plan. But but then to say, like I say, it just seems silly when they say, all we do is dump it into you.
Yeah.
Well, we don't when you tighten the marks, we don't.
Yeah.
But if you go one-on-one,
if I'm tightening the marks and Pat or John throw to me, I kick off because there's nothing I can do with it. And then I've got to make a 40-yard doggy.
But all we did on Sunday was drop off, stop it coming into Pavel, because if it does get into him, we're in trouble. He did it twice, I think. He's done Keno early on with it. Keno tried to jump round him, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Rolls him, buries it.
Yeah.
And I think he got you one later on, didn't he? He just wrong footage, It
was quite funny actually, because by the end I was marking Pavel and he was marking me.
That
was probably the only two.
Well, they put Pavel marking you in the end, didn't you?
Yeah,
and I'm still thinking, mate, I don't think you've got the legs.
Well, I got past him once, and that's when I got booked. When I tried to about the way the keeper, but I can't wait to show that, because that is I'm still devastated about a yellow card.
I don't think you could have done any more to get out of the keeper's way, bless him. But...
I know. Well, the ref's going to have to send me his invoice for the NFL game. So when he sends me it, I'm going to send him the footage of me jumping out the way of the keeper and him hitting me. And I'm going to deduct the £12 that I've just had to pay. I've just had to pay for my fine. Because even the keeper's gone to him at the end. It was young Ben, the England under-19 keeper, went, that was the harshest booking I think I've ever seen. Because, to be fair, I saw it. I think it was the other keeper. I might have stayed strong and let him hit me.
Going to flat
but I thought the last thing I need right now is for anyone to see me flattening our only England male goalkeeper, our only England goalkeeper, and he's smashing his head on the floor or something like that. So I deliberately jumped out of the way.
I think it was because their keepers got sent.
Maybe.
He got sent off, didn't he, for an handball. And I don't know if it was a little bit of, well, I'll just... But to be fair to them two refs, do we do ref bashing? We don't do ref bashing much, do we?
No, you'll have a more.
I'll have a little more. I'll have a more, but them two, I thought, was the best two refs. I'm not just saying this because we won, because we lost the previous game.
Yeah.
We had two games on Sunday. We lost the first one with the same two refs. But I thought they were brilliant.
Yeah.
Will Patterson and Will Thompson.
Yeah.
I thought they were both brilliant. Explained everything, talked to you. Didn't get on the high horse. The guy we had at Sunderland. I don't know who he was. Can't remember his name.
Yeah.
Oh my word! But even before the keeper went to pick it up from like wherever he picked it up from, then he starts counting.
Yeah.
I'm like, ref, what? You can't count until it's taking too long. Yeah, but no one else has done it. You've never had me this season, have you? Right, okay, that's good answer, that ref.
Yeah.
But I thought these two were absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
The sport and the spoke in between the games as well.
Yeah.
Just talking normal, won't being no big time as well. It was good.
So we got. I don't know. Should we move on to Derby next week? Be chance.
Yeah, don't think our tactics Derby, by the way. If you watch this,
so this comes back to I think the discussion we had one of the last times. What do Derby do now? So playoffs are confirmed. They know where they're playing, when they're playing, who they're playing.
Yeah.
So what do they do? Because red cards now.
Yeah.
So we get a red card now.
So we've got them in the cup, haven't we now? So it's cup quarters. So I don't know how I'd play it if I was Derby again. I think we went through this before, didn't we? Do you play your strongest team, and if you win, you get another game next week?
You get potentially 2 more games.
So you could have maybe Bedford next week, possibly, if you beat us.
Yeah. We've got a game next week, haven't they? We'll have a game, what, they Liverpool?
No, that's on the 13th.
Oh, is it? All right.
So if they get us, they've got us this week, and they could have Bedford, or either of us could have Bedford.
Yeah.
And then they've got a league game, which is a dead rubber as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We're not tempted Derby to make a decision. We said it is a tough one.
Because if you get like Pavel getting sent off,
it changes your game completely. Well, to be fair to Derby, on Sunday, I looked at 2 players that weren't playing, and I was buzzing along because I know there was top players. I think Sam ripped us a new one at St George's, and he was on the side. He's still got a niggling injury, which I think when he comes back, so maybe Sunday's a good game for him to come into. I don't know. But is it one where he plays for the second team and just gets some?
Maybe.
Because I think Sunday there'll still be big challenges, and it'll still we're obviously going for it. We've got nothing else to go.
Well, that's all we've got left.
So we'll be good at it. But yeah, any altercations or last man challenges here, apart from if you're an outfield player. It's a red card, isn't it? But if another keeper goes, that's
what I mean. I don't know. If you suddenly get Pavel sent off and then he's banned for that Reading game's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how we'd play it. I don't know what would we do in that. I don't know
to be in that position to decide.
I don't know what I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see Sunday, won't we?
See what he does.
We'll have to change, won't we? Because we lose two of our the Sheffield lads.
We lose 2 this weekend. Got another 2. Do we get 2 coming back in?
Yeah, we had one away, didn't we? Lucas to come back in.
Yeah.
2 or 3 of the young lads played in the game before us, didn't they? So it didn't feature, so it'll be a good experience for them.
Yeah, but if you do double up on Danny on Sunday, I'll know you've watched it. So
hey, they do watch it. We saw it speaking.
Don't double it up on it. Don't cheat, lads. Come on, play the game properly. Just keep giving him that 20 yards of space. That's all I'll ask.
Yeah. But no, it was a good game v Derby. I did really enjoy it. I think even if they got an equaliser later on or anything like that, it would have been. I still would have enjoyed the game. I thought that arena is the best.
Well, that's the best place, I think.
I still think Manchester's, but
I think Derby's beats Manchester's.
Yeah, I think Manchester's. It might sound weird, but Manchester's looks bigger. And I think Derby's is more of a, I don't know, it just seemed a bit more homely. I think Manchester, you walked in, you go, wow, what is going on here? The futsal court seems maybe smaller, but the Derby, it seemed to be, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but I'll go with Derby. I think Derby's the best place I've seen.
Yeah.
But we're not playing there next week.
No, really. Where were we? The Uni.
Back at the other place. It's a bit closer, isn't it? They're Alfred, isn't it?
Yeah.
Twitter. What's been going on Twitter, mate, lately?
You're setting me up here.
I'm just asking the question.
So obviously it's finally happened despite myself trying to stay out of your squabbles with Junior. I have personally been.
You haven't.
I have personally been blocked by Junior.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And the club account has also been blocked by Junior. So unfortunately,
Is he putting another team into NFL 3 next year?
he will not put it. But it's funny actually because I think Junior, when I, for those that don't know, I'm the chairman of the National Futsal League. Junior, when I got the role, he actually contacted me and started telling me everything that I should be doing, and I should be doing it like this, and this needs to change, and you could make a real impact if you did this and you did that, and like it should be regional, should just be playing so many times a year, and central venue, and 4 or 5 teams all turn up. And
kind of sounds like he should have put his hand up.
well, I think this is one of the problems. Obviously, I think this is probably where the fallout with Junior comes. I think everyone has different opinions. I'll have to have the same opinion as long as the goal's the same, and hopefully, if everyone reaches the goal that they're intending to by their own method, then that's fine. What you can't do is just get upset by other people's way. So if we're doing anything on social media to try and raise the profile of the club or anything like that, you can't really get upset by it. but yeah, so I don't know.
I tell you what did happen Sunday though, which Junior might be happy about, and I'm hoping Derby have got the footage of this. I beat my own keep you up record.
Yeah, well, it's not our main camera didn't catch it because I was on the call sweating, trying to get a breather in. And I saw you starting to keep you up his, and our normal cameraman George wanted a weekend off, so we got Gary in, didn't we? Who just played in the game before, and he wasn't even looking at it until about probably the 8th or 9th keep you up.
I did well, and there was all under control this one, just off the knee. You know, reading back the years, wasn't I?
So he might have got the back end, but Quinton from the far end should have got it.
Oh, brilliant!
So as long as we get the full footage, we should be able to get that.
We'll get that on. Well, that'll be a challenge for Joni, see if he can actually do more than 2. I've never seen him do any yet.
Yeah. Also, so now I'm blocked, and obviously he doesn't like me. There's other things that have happened. I was also told by someone that after I attended an NFS game day, as I do, I was on my UEFA B football course, finishing the last block in West Yorkshire. I thought I could just come through York on my way home and catch a bit of the last game. It was York, Helvetia actually. Apparently after the game, Junior's come to get me to tell me that I wasn't allowed in and that I was banned from the arena.
You should be banned. Well, it's probably because we went the week before, didn't we? When it was at York the week before.
Yeah, so we went.
And we went, and that guy said to us when he was taking our money, he said, "Don't bother paying, lads, because I love your podcast," and just waved us through. So I thought that was brilliant. And Junior to give us 3 complimentaries on the gate. So thanks, Junior, because I think was it a £5 a ticket for that one, and I think it was really good of him to. Yeah. So it's good that someone appreciates it as at York, and it's not just.
But yeah, so. If it's true, I'm not allowed to attend York's games.
Am I allowed?
Yeah, you're not allowed as well. So, but like I say, I've been to.
Did he call security?
No, but I actually spoke with security. It's quite funny actually. So I was told that I was banned and I wasn't allowed to attend.
Yeah.
So I was actually speaking to the staff, and the first thing they said to me, "Are you from East Riding?" So I thought, "Oh no, they're not going to let me in here." I was like, "Yeah." I needed to look at something else outside. It was some tennis court things for a project. Anyway, and I went, yeah. And he went, "Oh, thought I recognised you. She that does that podcast. I watch him, I love him." So it was like quite funny. There's me thinking they're going to ban me, and then they actually watch us and they enjoy it. So yeah, I think that's
we've got quite a good relationship, haven't we, with the York staff? Because if we do get to Tier 1, we'll have to. We'll probably be using that as a pitch for Tier 1 at the minute.
Yeah, I think the York Sport are going to contact us to see if we use it. So
yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
But yeah, anyway, that's what's been happening. So I said he didn't watch it. He definitely does watch it as well. I've noticed a pattern.
Oh, what's this?
So on YouTube, you get thumbs up and thumbs down.
Okay.
On 4 of the videos, we've got a thumbs down, single thumbs down. And if you go on the videos, it's you talking about Junior, That's had a thumbs down. You're doing the keep you up against it. York, that's had a thumbs down. The Unhappy Vikings episode, that got a thumbs down. And there's one other way you talk about him, and you got a thumbs down on that. All the others have got a thumbs up. So it'll probably change now. Someone will try and go, oh no, they've cottoned onto us. But yeah, someone from York, I'm guessing Junior, doesn't like it, and he's trying to do something. But
It could be Skipton, you know.
no, it's not Skipton. They won't be bothered about your keep you uppers.
He should be. He's after new players. I've seen he's after new players. I was going to.
But yeah, anyways, like I say, I don't think I did anything to upset Junior, but he's obviously upset with me. Am I really bothered? I've got my own things to worry about. We'll let him have his sulk. I'll tell you what, it did remind me of when I saw it last night. That Roy Keane where he's calling Andy Robertson a baby. Yeah, so big baby. So yeah, Junior, cheer up, you big baby.